Today I'll be doing a oil change and wiper replacement on this 2001 Mazda b2500. To open the hood, you'll use this latch here. Then right here by the logo, the release is on the driver's side of the logo. Pull that way, lift up. Oil fill is going to be right here. Go ahead and loosen that. Alright, so we're going with the Castrol b2500 and a K&N filter, the HB2009. Going to need tools such as a oil filter wrench, a 13mm socket, and a torque wrench, and we're going to set that to 15 foot-pounds when we get to that point. Alright, so your oil drain plug is right there.
I lost the video of pulling the drain bolt, but it is simply a 13mm ratchet on the bolt going counterclockwise and have a pan under it to catch the oil.
Want to make sure your threads are clean. There's nothing on there. So once it starts dripping like that, you're ready to put your drain bolt back in. Spin it backwards to make sure that you have the threads set correctly. You don't want to cross thread these, so just spin it backwards. You hear that pop, and you can start to go forward with it. And it goes all that way. Alright, now I need to get the torque wrench, and I'll show you how to set the torque spec. Make sure this is loose. Turn this up. Oh. Okay, so minimum is 10. You can set it anywhere between 10 and 25 foot-pounds. So I'm just going to set it at 20, split the difference. And then tighten that up so it's locked. Put your 13mm on there. Make sure it's on tighten, which is in that direction. And so when you hear that click, it's at the 20 foot-pounds we were looking for. And just shake it off. There's the oil filter on the driver's side. You'll put your wrench on that, and it's counter the normal direction, so to come off it'll be towards the right. Flip your wrench over, tighten it up. Oh, it wasn't too tight, that's nice. You're the one who put it on there last. Well, it's also hot, so it'll be loose too. Oh yeah, wind. I want to get my rag. I don't want that burning my hand. It comes off. Oh, sweaty, but I do have a glove. Okay. There we go. Let that drain. New paint. responsibly. This can is really hot. Set that off to the side. It's not going to fall over. And we'll go out there, get the new can. I like to pre-fill it with oil. You can only get it about half full because the angle that it has to be at to screw it back on. But we're going to go ahead and do that and get back under here and put it back up. Alright, so there's our new oil filter. Let's open it up. That's about half full. I'm going to put much more than that in there. You want to wet this surface here with the oil. Trying to get that all away from the edge so we don't have so much leak down. Yep. It's all nice and lubed up. So we'll go back under. Put the new oil filter back in. A little bit of dribble. A little bit of dribble. Well, if it's going to dribble that much going that far, then it's going to dribble a lot more here in a second. Higher up. Oh, now I feel it. Trying to get the threads to set. Does it look square to you, Kyle? No, that is not square. Yeah, it's equal distance. Okay. I'm having a hard time grabbing that, so I need to wipe oil off. I think I got all the oil off the surface I need to grab onto. Okay. Back, wipe it all off. Alright. There we go. Nice and tight. Now we'll go topside and fill her back up. Okay. Remove the oil cap. Let's set it right there. Funnel in. And steady it so you don't end up moving the funnel off. And now we've got the perfect container for the used oil. Now that that's done, we'll pull the funnel, place the lid, there we go. Alright, now we'll check the oil level by pulling the engine oil dipstick. First you want to wipe it clean, put it back in, pull it out, and it's a little above max, but that should be fine. A little over, be no issue, because it burns a little bit of oil sometimes. So,
Especially being 25 years old.
yeah, especially with the vehicle being 25 years old, it'll burn a little bit of that oil. You don't want to go much over the manufacturer maximum, but it's just a little bit, so I'm not going to worry about it at all. Alright. This is a do as I say, not as I do moment. We decided to go with the Rain-X. It calls for the 18-inch. Everything that's black is hot in summer, so got the gloves on. Now, should be pulled down. I don't think those were on correctly. Now, just sneak it under there. Pull up. It should be all the way to the end there. Yeah, see? You want it flush on the top here. It was stuck down, so it's on completely. Set that back down. Lift up. This one was put on correctly. Like that. Push down on it. Off. This is not square, or it's uneven. So driver side is on one side, passenger side is on the other. I didn't know that they were going to make it specific, but see, there's more room on that side. So when we put it
Back on there.
back on there, okay, that's a way better way of doing it. Pull like that, so it's in line with it. You're not pulling away from yourself. You'll have a lot more handle on it when you're pulling it, but everything's nice and level, and it's flat just like that. So now we're going to clean and Rain-X the windows to try and just to prevent a little bit of water buildup on there. You know, everything helps. So let's get to doing that. What we're using today is this Rain-X. We are not sponsored by Rain-X. This is just what was available at our local store. When putting Rain-X and stuff on your windows, you don't want to do it in direct sunlight. It affects how it works, so we're going to go ahead and move over to the shade. So, look from top to bottom. Just wetting the side that I can reach. You don't want this stuff to dry on there. Get it nice and soaked. And switch to the other side. Make sure you get all of that side. I'll grab the other product and a different rag, spray it on, wipe it off. Just looked a little high right there. You want to make sure you don't leave any runs on the window. That's all there is to it. I like putting the old can back in the new box. That way when I take it to the store or the collection center, you know, you're not getting oil everywhere on your hands and on their counter or wherever they have you bring it to. So that's that. And we'll show you putting the oil back in the new jug because it's empty and it's the perfect kind of vessel for getting the oil to your recycler. So let's do that now. Alright, I'm going to pour it over cardboard so that way if I miss, it's on the cardboard and that can be disposed of a lot easier than if it gets on the concrete. So you want to go slow so you don't knock the bottle over. As the weight transfers to the bottle, it'll stop wiggling around and it'll be easier to pour. Alright, if you like what you saw and you want to see more of these kind of videos, just not just maintenance videos, but I plan to do some mods and stuff to my 2003 Honda Civic. If you want to see any of that in the future, just go ahead and subscribe. If you like what you saw, hit like, and thank you for watching.